Hi, I'm Rachel Hooley. I'll be graduating from WC in 2024. Out of everything I've done at Worthington Christian so far, the most rewarding has been being part of the performing arts program. I love being on stage in front of people and just performing for people and seeing the laughter or just the emotions that what I'm doing brings to the audience, especially during our musical this year, Frog and Toad. Having all of the little kids come up to me afterward and want pictures and say how much they love the show. It was just so sweet and so rewarding for me to be part of that. I've always loved performing, but being part of the choir at WC has really helped to grow that love inside me, because some of my first solos I've ever had were performing with the choir at WC, and something that always held me back was stage fright. So to be able to get past that and have more practice in front of people has been great. And I've also just loved being part of something that's bigger than just myself, with a group of people, and just watching the love between the cast members and also just the happiness that it brings to the audience. Something that makes the theater department at Worthington Christian so distinctly Christian is the shows that we do here. I know that I'm never going to have to worry about what message the show's sending or what message my character's sending, because Mr. O'Rourke always picks shows that you can feel good about and shows that send a message of honesty or send a message of friendship. And it's not something that you're going to see on Broadway or anywhere else, because it's just going to make you feel good about what you're watching and you never have to worry about that. And it's just the purity that you see at Worthington Christian Theater is something that really sets it apart. I've been blessed to be part of 7 out of 8 shows that have gone on while I've been at Worthington Christian. My favorite of them has been A Year with Frog and Toad. I was blessed to be able to play Frog in that show, and for my performance I earned a Kappa Marquis Award nomination for Best Actress. I'm just so grateful for the opportunities and the relationships I've been able to build through the Worthington Christian Theater Department, and it's just been such a blessing to be part of it.
Hi, I'm Matt Hawley. I graduated from WC in 1994, and I'm currently the orchestra director at Carr Middle School in Dublin, Ohio. Obviously, music was my passion, so I wanted to do as much as I could. When I was in middle school, WC had budget cuts and they dropped the strings program. I was playing cello at the time. And my mom had a trumpet in the attic. It was hers that she had used in high school, so I just basically sat down and figured it out, joined the band with Fred Bechtel and Bob Bechtel, and just loved my experience with the band. Ultimately, cello was my passion, and I played with the Grace Church, but my experience through trumpet and through the band gave me a lot of the tools that I need to do what I do today. Again, I think it was just being surrounded by really good people who demanded rigor and they demanded excellence, but they did it in a compassionate way. And I think that really defines how I am as a teacher. I think that is how my students would probably describe me, is strict and demanding and high level of expectation and wanting excellence, but at the same time I have really good relationships with my students, building those relationships with them, knowing about them, and being able to use those relationships to help teach them, I think really has elevated my teaching to what it is today. And much of that is from the example set by the teachers that I had at Worthington Christian. I recently had the opportunity to conduct the orchestras at WC. Renee Johnson, the teacher, invited me back as part of the Founders Celebration, 50th anniversary celebration. I believe there were over 100 string players, and I had the privilege of conducting a couple of pieces with them. It was very nostalgic, it was very emotional, it was crazy being back there, because after WC dropped the string program, I just thought, well, that's it. And so for that opportunity to come up so far into the future after I had graduated from WC was just amazing. It was really neat. Yeah, I think looking back on my experience at Worthington Christian, it really gave me a lot of the tools that I needed to be successful and that I still use today. And I look fondly on those memories and experiences and people and friends, and yeah, it's a huge part of who I am today, even after all these years.